people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're at Brink Bike Shop, which is my local bike shop. They help me out loads. They've even been looking after my pit bike lately, so I've come to have a play, get my bike serviced, and we can see what it's all about. One absolute major benefit of being mates with these guys is they have a hose. I live in an apartment, so I don't have a hose, which is a hugely unfortunate situation when you're a professional mountain biker. When I went to Revolution Bike Park, my suspension kind of felt a bit like it wasn't really up for those big jumps. So I'm going to clean the bike, get inside, I'm going to put some wider handlebars on, get my suspension set up, and then take a clean and brand spanking fresh setup bike back to my flat and be happy about it.
This is when it's not going to work, isn't it?
That is a good feeling.
Is there a method to cleaning your bike as well?
Don't use a pressure washer. Loads of people use pressure washers from the garage, it's just not good. If you came home after walking your dog and it was muddy, you wouldn't spray your dog with a pressure washer, would you? So why would you spray your bike with a pressure washer? Just be nice.
Be delicate.
Be caring.
Yeah. Almost there, I think.
Right, job done. There's a hell of a lot of bling in here. We've got my bling right here. Insane bikes, 10,500 pound bike, the beast. Lots more bling. We've got more handlebars than you can use to sink a battleship. Grips, goggles, t-shirts, jerseys, plush guards, a staircase, helmets, the whole shebang in here. Job number one is to swap my handlebars, and it's going to be about 780. These are the new ones. Same bars, same rise, same everything, but if you have a look, it's actually quite a bit wider. It should make a massive difference. But when I'm going between tight trees, etc., I might lose 2 knuckles from each hand. Go on, muscles. Yes. Right, lots of annoying 4, 3 and 2.5mm bolts, but changing your bars is quite a quick thing. So I'm actually quite curious to feel how much more stable it is having the wider bars. I know it does have that effect, but will I notice it? Will I want to get back on the narrow ones? Don't know. Do care. Quite keen to actually try it, but I don't know when I'm going to next ride this bike. I want to go back to Wales. I want to go back to Revolution Bike Park and ride that 50-to-1 line again. And wider bars, and especially a new suspension setup, which is really important, is going to make an insane difference. And that's why I'm here. It's now dark outside. I couldn't be doing anything better with my time right now. The pit bike is even locked away. Like, there's not even anything on my mind apart from get this bike to feel unreal. Grips off. Brakes off. Please reach. Oh, it's tight. It's tight. Go on. Yes. Brakes off. Dropper off. Shifter off. Bars off. Bear with me. Bars are ready to come out. And they're actually not that clean. I did a rubbish job of cleaning my bike. Right, let's get these out. Off. I'll give them away actually. Comment why you want these handlebars and I will send them to your house. New bars, however, are not to be given away. They're going on this bike. And I'm excited. So, oh, it's got a cover on it. I don't even know how that worked. Yes. I think they were 740, so I'm going to have another 40mm, which is a massive increase. But I need it. I want the control. I want it to feel more like a super stable enduro bike. And nip these up. Oh no, don't nip it up, Matt. Get everything on first, because it's not going to reach, is it? So, dropper that side. Rear brake. Look how sick that is. You can have like a road bike pair of bars. Imagine riding like that. Is that a potential video idea?
Could be, man.
That would be horrendous, wouldn't it? Grips on and bar ends in. Is that my bar end? Probably not. There's my bar end. Okay. This is always a hard bit, trying to figure out where your bars go. I should have marked the other bars and like made a reference so I can try and match it up, but I'd rather struggle and feel like I've invested some time into this. Let's get it down out the stand, get everything set up, and then it's going over for a full suspension tune. I don't know why I ever put them on in such a narrow way. That's how this bike should feel. It just looks better. Wide there, sick, it just looks better. Right. Over this side of the bike shop, you will find a suspension tuning suite and service centre. May I introduce you to Matt Clark, who runs the service centre, who's going to be taking care of my bike today and making it feel $1 million. There's absolutely no point in having good stuff if it's not set up properly, especially suspension. So you could just go on eBay, click price lowest to highest, click the first one, get the cheapest rear shock, or the best one in the world if it's set up poorly. It doesn't matter. So that's why I'm here. How does it work, Matt? Am I going to sit on the bike and you're going to tell me? Because I've already seen you've got your work. You're like your briefcase out.
I've got my briefcase out. This is my settings briefcase, and volume spaces is the first thing. So we need to whip some bits out off the bike, check what volume spaces it's got in.
Oh, we're doing like for real. We're actually taking stuff apart.
Yeah,
sick.
These are so important because they change the rate of your air spring.
Okay.
So if your air spring's too linear, it's going to run through its travel, it's going to bottom out. It'll bottom out on takeoffs, it'll bottom out on like landings and stuff.
Matt's been sat on my bike for 10 seconds and apparently my rear shock's blown up.
I'm not happy.
Oh dear. It's going to be a lengthy day. There's going to be overtime getting clocked here and much frustration. Sorry. Look how funny it looks with no rear shock here.
Lighter?
Lighter, yeah. Apparently, just by putting loads of air in your shock doesn't necessarily make them firmer or feel firmer. So there's these things called volume spacers, which I did know about. I'm not like clueless, but their application I'm very bewildered by, and Matt's kind of filling me in on the blanks. But we're going to add volume spacers, reduce the amount of air in the fork so they ramp up more.
You were running one volume spacer before, so even if you put extra pressure in, it's still going to run through its travel, and that's no good.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to make it feel loads better with volume spacers.
Nice. For me, it becomes real when I get on my bike, go down the track and feel the difference. That's what I'm excited for. I'm not going to get that today, but I've got a lot of faith in the process and I'm excited with how it's going to feel. Adam has got my rear shock wired up to a life support machine, which looks like this. What does it do?
We're going to suck all of the oil out of the shock and then fill it back in, so there's no air bubbles. So it's going to be absolutely perfect, and then Matt can do a proper setup.
Things are happening. Things are happening. My shock was removed from my bike. It was put onto the life support machine, as we saw. It's now back on my bike. Matt's playing around, bouncing on it. He's saying it's no longer blown up. I don't know what have you done?
We bled your shock on the big machine, the Andriani machine. So yeah, it shouldn't make a noise like a wellie stuck in the mud anymore.
That is what it sounded like.
Yeah. So that should be a bit better for you, lad.
Yes. Okay.
The difference is now, it doesn't make that squelching noise.
So I've blown it up.
You've blown it up, yeah.
Sounds well. Pretty cool that I brought it here and found that out.
And then your fork now, we've got 5 volume spaces in.
What did I have in
It's
before?
going to be insanely rampy, so if you feel it now...
5?
You have one in the fork. So you feel it now, they're a lot softer off the top. So you give it a good...
Oh my god, that feels unreal now. That is so...
But that's just
black and white.
We haven't done any damper settings yet, that's dampers off.
Yeah, but that is honestly black and white different. Just sitting on
massively. It'll be softer off the top, then it'll ramp loads.
So you're going to get that small bump play, like you're going to be gliding over little bumps, but then when you really need to go bang,
you get loads of pop out of it. It'll be wicked. Be a real play.
It's unreal.
Right. Okay. Let's do some damper settings there.
To put this into layman's terms, I've brought my bike in here, I've put wider bars on it, but nothing's actually changed really, and I'm walking away with what is a completely different bike. Like just even bouncing on it, on flat concrete ground, this feels like a completely different bike, which is unreal, and I can't thank these guys enough for doing that for me. If you have a mountain bike, get your suspension tuned, service, set up for your needs, because I thought I was an expert. I took it out of the box, threw a load of air in, thought this feels mint, and then went to Revolution Bike Park and it just wasn't the full package. And now I'm pretty sure that this is going to ride like a completely different mountain bike. So massive shout out to Plush Suspension, massive shout out to Brink Bike Shop for always helping me out, looking after me all through the contest season. I've got a bike now which feels amazing. I'm really, really happy. I've got wider bars. Thanks for watching my videos. Thanks to everyone who subscribes. You're all absolute legends, and see you on the video where I'm going to be ripping on this beast.